Hi, Jojo.
Hi.
Hey, congratulations for Where the Crawdads Sings. How's it going?
You. It's going great. We're doing a little bit of traveling.
Terrific. So let me ask the first initial question. How did you get the part for this film? What was your audition process like?
Well, I was just doing a lot of auditions, and my manager sent it through to me and my dad. So we got the script and we started reading it, and we really loved it. So we looked up Where the Crawdads Sing, and we found out that there was a book. So after I did the audition, I read the book, and it was so amazing. We were like, oh my gosh, we were crossing our fingers. We were like, I hope we get this. It's so good. And I think it was actually around like Thanksgiving when we got the call, and we were all just in tears. We were all crying, and we were so happy.
That is wonderful. So what was it like, having the project being filmed? I think it was in Louisiana? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, Louisiana.
So what was it like being on production over there?
Oh my goodness, it was amazing. It was so pretty. There were these big mossy trees like all around Kai's house. And Kai's house wasn't there before. They actually built it. So once I got there, it was like under construction, and it was just really amazing. And then they renovated it and they repainted it like this beautiful red color. So I remember sitting at the house taking pictures by it. It was a lot of fun.
What were some of the fun activities that you got to do when the camera's off?
Well, I got to learn to drive a boat, but that was part of the process. But that was a lot of fun. And on set, they brought us snow cones to set one time. They call them snowballs in Louisiana. There was no snowball fight, but it was a nice little treat to pull everybody down. And then they actually brought a petting zoo to set. So an entire petting zoo in like a truck. So it was really amazing. I got to feed a skunk, and surprisingly, skunks like biscuits. I got to hold a couple snakes, and I got to pet alligators and hold chickens with Daisy. So it was a lot of fun.
You weren't scared petting a skunk or an alligator?
Nope, they're like my favorite couple of my favorite animals. I love snakes, so I was not afraid at all to touch those.
Tell us about driving the boat. That must have been quite an experience because I'm a grown man. I don't even know how to drive those boats.
It's okay. It wasn't easy. When you push, it goes this side, and then when you push the other way, it goes the other side. So if you push left, it goes right. If you push right, it goes left. But I learned how to do two different kinds of docks. I learned how to T-dock and then finger dock. And T-dock's where you go in and then you turn. And then the finger dock, is where you go straight across to it. And that's actually what Kaya's dock ended up being, just drive straight in, park it there. But I didn't know how to drive a boat before we started shooting. I've only been on a boat before that, like once. And that was when I was like 3 or 4, somewhere around that age. And I don't really remember it that well. So it was a lot of fun.
Did they have to start the engine for you, or you did it yourself?
It was a really hard engine. I practiced. I did it a couple times. I think I might have been able to pull it like maybe 3 times, and then my hands started getting blistered and they started hurting. So then they just pulled it for me, and then they had me looking like I pulled it. But it was an experience.
How about you had a scene where basically you were knee deep into the waters of the bayou, pretending like you're looking for clams and stuff. Tell us about that experience.
Oh my goodness, it was crazy. I love going to the beach and I love being in the water, so it was a lot of fun. So that I love those scenes. But I was like on the edge of a huge marsh, so I saw like tadpoles on the water, and I saw frogs and alligators. So when I was out there doing that, I would see like these alligators just staring at me, and I would be like, it was a little bit scary. It was a little bit scary.
And one last main thing. What was it like working with Garrett, who plays your pa in the film?
Oh my goodness. It was amazing. I loved him. He was so sweet. He was very funny. I remember we had a scene where we were on the boat, and it was really hot, and there was very, very little shade, and it was like 100 degrees. So he held the umbrella, and he made some funny jokes. And whenever I was feeling like, sad, or just whenever, he would play funny fart noises or cat videos. So he was just a lot of fun. And I just loved him as the paw. He played a really good paw.
I know he was actually pretty good. And Jojo, did by chance did you ever seen or had a crawdad?
Yes, I've had a crawdad before. We love crawdads. Back in Houston, we eat them like all the time. I remember my last birthday when I turned 11. It was a crawdad party. And so we went to this amazing restaurant and we were just eating crawdads like the whole time. But I really love that. I really love crawdads.
Well, we really love the fact that you were in this film, Where the Crawdads Sing, and you held it together, a huge part of this film. So thank you very much for speaking to us, Jojo, about this film, which is going to be available soon.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye now.